Hi, good evening. Vivian here. I just wanted to, before I got started this evening, just to kind of talk about um, and kind of give you some, encouragement or whatever for this coronavirus thing that's going on. I know that everybody's probably really scared because it's gotten to the point now where things are shutting down, jobs are closing up, and things like that. But in all of it, just know that you are in my prayers and that, you can, there are things you can do. And I am by no means an expert on the coronavirus. Just know that. But I know that it's a form of the flu. It's a really deadly strain, um, but you do the same thing. At least this is what I've read. You do the same thing you would do with any flu. You wash your hands whenever you touch a surface, unfamiliar surface or a familiar surface even. You don't touch your face afterwards. You stay, wash your hands as many times as you need to. If you can find any hand sanitizer, get hand sanitizer. But be vigilant and be careful. But make sure that you're supporting the people around you as well, and you're not. We're not getting to the point where we're fighting over things and that sort of thing, because that's not going to help anyone. And I just wanted to say that ahead of talking about the book and what we talked about last night. But know that I support you in your concern, and just be careful. And I'll be praying for you. And so we'll get started, and we'll talk about what we talked about last night um, with the Maya Angelou quote about people are not going to forget how you made them feel. And when you're around people, and I have a friend that's kind of a comedian, and he's always sending me these little texts with little funny things on it, and it just makes me smile pretty much every time. And because of that, I just really feel like he's a really good friend, and because he makes me feel good, you know. And that's something that you can cherish for the rest of your life, whether you remain friends or not. The thing about it is when you're with that friend, or when you're with that significant other, or when you're with that cousin or sister or brother or whatever, how they make you feel, it will stick with you all your life. So tonight we're going to talk about you. And so tonight's topic is ordinary you are not. Okay. You are a unicorn in an ordinary world. This simple truth requires an acceptance that you will not please everyone. Be okay with that. Do not fear your own greatness. Surround yourself with people who appreciate your magic. Stand tall, shoulders back, and confidently speak your truth. Avoid trying to win the approval of others. And for the love of all things, don't ever allow yourself to play small to satisfy the needs of someone who cannot stand in your light. Oh my God, that is just so, uh, that's just so appropriate. I've been listening to Lisa Nichols pretty much all week. And this is exactly what she's been talking about like the whole time. She has a wonderful story. And one of her quotes is that, don't dim your light for anyone. And if someone can't stand the brightness of your light, then carry an extra pair of shades. And I think it's funny but true. You don't want to do that. And you're not an ordinary person. You're an extraordinary person, because every day you get up and you go for it, no matter what go for it to you means. Okay, some people says, well, if you're not rich, then you're not going for it. No, that's not true. If you're going for something that you love every day, you go to work to feed your family every day. Great. You go to work because you like it. Great. You get up and you get going every day. So everybody can be extraordinary. And you don't want to like dim your light or hide your greatness. And sometimes, we forget that we are God's greatest creation, and that we have in all of us some type of greatness, something that just is just waiting to get out. And sometimes what we do is we hide it behind excuses. I was listening to, Lisa Nichols, and, she said, people can make up really sexy excuses. Like, you know what? I can't do that right now because my kids are at home, and I got to wait till they go to college, and the baby's 2. Okay. I can't do this right now because I'm not rich. Okay. You can start something right now. Whether you're rich or not, you can start something right now. And, whatever the excuse is, that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse. It sounds really good, which she calls a sexy excuse, but it's just an excuse, and you have to recognize it for what it is. Be extraordinary. It's okay to be extraordinary. Don't worry about somebody saying, well, you're just way out there. I can't handle you. Okay, great. I can be way out here, and if you can't handle me, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to leave you behind. Because you can love someone and not have to let them hold you down. If you got a story to tell your story. Tell it. It doesn't hurt to tell your story. Now, is there something you might not want to tell, like the audience at large? Probably. We all have those little things in our lives that we want to keep private, and that's perfectly okay. You decide what you want to tell everybody else. But sometimes in telling our story, we help someone else, maybe not even knowing that we're helping someone else, but we help somebody else. And I'm talking to me too, because I do that. I'm just like, I don't want them to think I'm arrogant. Oh, I don't want them to think. I mean, I'm getting out of that more and more every day. But I still have a little bit of that. And I want to encourage you not to do that. If you have something that you want to get out there, you want to put it out there for somebody and to serve someone else, because telling your story doesn't necessarily mean that you're bragging or that you're trying to have somebody feel sorry for you or anything like that. You tell it the way you need to tell it. Don't let someone else say to you, well, I don't want to hear that. Okay, fine. Then you don't need to listen. But I'm going to tell my story because someone out there needs to hear what I have to say. That's why I'm saying this thing. You're not ordinary. Nobody's ordinary, as a matter of fact. People say, well, you're not as good as that person. Yes, you are. You're as good as anybody standing next to you, in front of you, upside down from you, or whatever. Some people have more life experiences than you, maybe. But that doesn't make you a lesser person because that person has more experience. It doesn't. So don't hide what you have to say because you think someone else is saying it better. Or you think that someone else has already done it. But nobody does it like you. And maybe somebody's out there looking at you going, you know what? I like the way they did it. I really like the way they did it. I've heard this before, but I really like the way that person did it, and it resonates with you more. Like some of the things I listen to several motivational, inspirational speakers, several of them, and a lot of them have the same message. But Lisa Nichols resonates with me more than the rest of them. So you see, it's not because of her status, her financial status, because a lot of people look at richer people as if they have more knowledge. A lot of them do not. They don't have more knowledge than you. They have better business sense, maybe, because they've been in it or they've been educated in it or whatever it is. But you have your own special thing. Everybody has their own special thing. And sometimes you don't know what that is, like right away. But if you look inside yourself, just really look inside yourself, you have something to give. Everybody does. And everybody is extraordinary. You are. And don't let anybody tell you you aren't. Because if somebody's talking to you negatively and saying to you, you're not anything, nobody wants to hear anything you got to say, just turn it off. Act like you have a hearing aid and just turn it off. And go on about your business and do what you need to do. Sometimes it's going to be scary. I know. This was scary for me at first. Just getting in front of the camera and talking to people on a big, to me, this is a big platform. And then moving that platform over to YouTube. I was like, man, there's billions of people that look at YouTube. I don't know if I want to be on YouTube because I'm not as, my videos aren't as fancy or not as professional as the rest of the people. But I had to get over that. Because I have a message to give. Now, whether anybody's listening, I don't know. But you know what? I'm just going to keep talking. I'm just going to keep delivering until I help someone. I may never know who that someone is. But I know that I have something to say. And whether people think I know what I'm talking about or not, that's irrelevant. I'm saying what I say based on most of the things I'm telling you is based on experience. But 99.9% of the things I tell you is based on experience. So if you are listening and you get something out of it, fantastic. Pass it on. To tell somebody else. But I want to encourage everyone listening. Do you. Don't worry about what everybody says about what you got to do. And, I'm always quoting Lisa Nichols, so I'm just going to tell you, if nobody understands your vision, that's because it's not theirs. God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. If they don't understand, okay, but go ahead and get it out there, do it, and somebody is going to be helped by it. I promise you. Because whenever you're coming from a place of helpfulness, you want to serve people, you want to be there for someone, whether you're physically there or not. Sometimes it doesn't take being physically there. Sometimes it only takes just listening or being there for someone by talking to them. So shine your light and don't let anybody dim it. And don't you dim it for anybody either. Step on out there proudly and boldly and throw your shoulders back and, get out there and step up like, you were the Queen of England or the King of England. And just get out there. Do your thing. Don't worry about what other people think. It's not important. What's important is that you are coming from a place of gratitude and you're coming from a place of service. And that's what I'm here for. So, hopefully you're reading along with me and, you can, tell me what you think. And I would appreciate some comments if you so choose. And this video is probably a long time going to YouTube because I've got like 58 other ones and I'm only on 23. So uploading my videos because I've been uploading them, consistently every night. So it's like 2 or 3 a night. And so by the time I get to this one, it'll be long down the road. But I'm loading them as fast as I can. But I would hope that you would come and visit me on my YouTube channel of the same name. It's called Successful Mind Power, and I would really like to see you there. So, Claire, thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate you coming in. And your comments. I thank you very much. So I will see you guys later. And in the meantime, please be careful out there. If you're going shopping or you're going out in public or whatever, just be careful. If you have the little wipes or whatever, take them with you. I have these little bottles of hand sanitizer that I carry around in my purse, and I hand it out to people if they're around. But it's scarce right now, but still, you can do whatever you can do, and just be careful. Take care of your family, take care of yourself. And in the meantime, though, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And please like and share this video. And I will talk to you later. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.